Hello traders, welcome to yet another Trade Forex with Gabe. My name is Gabriel Ojemadu, and this is the weekly Forex Forecast. We will be looking at covering market setups and outlook from August 28th through to the first day of September. As always, we would like to look at what the economic calendar has to offer. Last week, we ended the week with Powell making some statements, and that reflected that they have the intent to keep raising interest rates if need be to further curtail inflation. Although inflation in the US is dropping, but we will see what the core PCE data will have to say on Thursday. So aside from that, I'm looking forward to stronger dollar based on Paul's speech. So the setups today we'll be looking at will be favoring a dollar to the upside for me. And let's look at other data as we anticipate the start of the week. So we have RBA governor, that's Reserve Bank of Australia, speak. We have S&P CS composite data will be coming out on Tuesday. Monday, nothing. Wednesday, we have CPI data out of Australia. We also have CPI data coming out from Euro, which will affect Euro. Then the ADP non-farm employment change. And then we have an important news on Thursday, that's the core PCE price index, which I believe will bring in some volatility to the market on Thursday. And then on Friday, we have NFP and then CPI data affecting the Swiss franc. Aside from NFP, core PCE data, before this day, I want to believe we will see some new rallies on the on USD based on what Powell spoke about last week, Friday. So let's look at the currency outlook. On the currency outlook, making a comparative analysis, I'm still favoring this week. I'm looking more to the downside to shorten Canadian dollar. So if you make a comparison, you see that we're having more weakness in Canadian dollar. Aussie, that's Australian dollar. We have NZD again, and then we have Japanese yen even falling lower. So I'm looking to short these pairs and finding the best match for them to the positive side. And so far, USD is stronger and Swiss franc is also strong. So this will be the best pairs to merge these weakening pairs, in my opinion. And that is bringing me to my best Forex setup for the week, and I'll be going with USD pairs and Swiss franc pairs only. So I'll be looking to go long on USDJPY, USD CAD, NZD USD short, Australian dollar USD short, and on Swiss franc pairs, I'm looking to go short on NZD Swiss franc, Aussie Swiss franc short, Swiss franc JPY long, and CAD Swiss franc short. But then on CAD Swiss franc, this pair, there's a lot of range going on here, so it won't be coming up top on my list, Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, but we'll look at it so you'll see what I mean. When I was analyzing it, it appears like we're going to have some more major correction on CAD Swiss franc, but then I'll show you what the analysis is saying. So let's go in on the charts and begin with USD pairs. We'll start with USD JPY. On USD JPY last week, if you recall, this was where the week started, and our first profit target was 146.28. Now look at that. We rallied into that level and booked some profit. I booked some profit. And when we saw this retracement here, you know, I wasn't sure what next was going to happen, but prior to Friday, we began to see new rallies and then took out our initial, our final profit target for the week, which was 146.52. So looking at what's happened from last week, which is Powell's speech, I'm looking to more upside on the dollar. So USD JPY, I like this pair so much, so I'm looking for more bullish rally into 147.52 level. So I'm still bullish on this. So this is gone. We took out our target from last week, so let me take it out. Just take this one out too. So I'm looking for more rally to the upside. So if you want to trade this, you can come down to the lower time frame to see that we already have a break from this channel. We already have a break from this channel, and of course the profit target for this channel, we've already set it, giving it to you, which is 147.52 first level. Second level is 148.44. All right, so if you look at it, let's take this out also. The week is just beginning. So into the week, this is our projection, my projection into the week, and that's for USDJPY. Now let's look at USD CAD. USD CAD, the week began here. We projected for price to make some retracement. If you recall, I said let's wait for some correction. So price was able to retrace to the 23.6 and even made it to 38.2 Fibonacci levels, and from there we began to see new rallies. We were unable to make it, price was unable to make it to our target for last week, which is 1.3652. So into this week, I believe we'll be able to achieve that goal. So let me take this out and still leave the previous week's target. So I want to believe that price will still trade in this range until we achieve our target. Once we break above this level, the next target is 1.3695 level. So this goal we're looking at, if you're able to achieve it, it's about 50 pips, and the final target is 92 pips. So this is into the new week, and traders, you can plan your trade around that. So last week's target, I want to see price take it out before making it above. Don't forget, the basis for this was this double bottom we had here. So we had that break, and we're expecting price to take out the last high and start making it forward or upwards towards the next boundary of this channel. So I want to see these two levels taken out into the week. Next on the list is New Zealand dollar against United States dollar, and if you recalled into the week, this was where the week began. We wanted to take this out. All right, wanted price take it out. Yes, it did take it out. Then we started seeing this retracement. But along the week, I made this analysis that I don't believe price will break the rules of a downtrend, creating the lower highs, lower lows. So price was able to respect the last high. And now we've created a new low, which is lower than the last low. So into this week, I want to see more sell-off to the downside towards the next key level of 0.5836 level. So this target was taken out, although it was not a major goal for us. We just wanted to see price break below the last low from last week here. It did that, retraced, was unable to create a new higher high. Lower high, and now we have a new lower low. So I want to see this continued sell-off. The target, the goal for this is over 63 pips. Okay, so this is also a good one if you're able to cash in 63 pips into the week. And last on the USD pair is Australian dollar USD, and this was a fantastic trade into last week. At the beginning of the week, which you remember this one, I told you let's wait for some correction because we had this nice sell-off into our target. Yes, if you recalled, we had this nice sell-off into our target, and I was expecting this correction. I gave you the fib levels, expect a retracement into the 38.2 or the 50 level, fib levels, so you can go short from any of this level. We can see price was unable to make it to 50 fib level, but now we're beginning to see that nice sell-off again, and in the interim, I would like to see price take out the first level, which is, let me take out this first so we can see clearly. So we have that first target, milestones target, which is take out last week's low. 2 weeks previous low, which is 0.6364 level. And then we will have my next big target will be 0.6319. So this is coming on the heels of the double top we had here. So the ultimate price profit target is 0.6319. So I've been able to achieve that. So let me take some of these things out so it looks less cumbersome for us. Okay, so going into the week, that's my target. If we're able to make it even to the third level, fine. But if you're able to take out the first and the second, that's that would be fantastic. That's about 80 pips in the bank. And that's it for USD pair. So let's switch to Swiss franc pairs. Swiss franc pairs, and starting with the first Swiss franc pair, which is CHFJPY. On this pair, I'm looking to go long on it. Now, let me show you what we had. So this was a fantastic trade from last week also, if you recall. We just made it as soon as the week began, although I missed this trade. I didn't go in on this trade, but then I missed it, so to say. Even after the analysis, our target was to take out the last high. This happened straight up on Monday, and that was it. I couldn't jump in again. I had other pairs I was trading. So as the week was wrapping up, we saw this consolidation giving us another fantastic outlook into the week. So once we see price break above our current price level, which is 165.62, next key level is 166.37. So I'm looking to go short long on this. I like the setup here. So this should give us up to 70, over 70 pips in profit as market opens. Next on the list is NZD Swiss franc. NZD Swiss franc. Let me get it out. So NZD Swiss franc. Now this pair, we traded it last week, but it pretty much did not go anywhere. So our target was to take out 0.5167, but when the week began, we just saw this small sell-off and started getting the retracement, the correction. All right, but I gave you this level. I don't believe market was going to go above it, and yes, it did not create a new lower high, a new higher high, so to say. So it's obeyed the rules for the downtrend, which is creating a lower high, lower than the last high, which is at 0.5264. So going into this week, I'm looking to go short on this. Looking for price to at least take out the last low we had. So somewhere here, it could be also here, but I would rather work with this one. So taking out the last low, which is 0.5189, you will see it corresponds to the base of the triangle. So these things are just there and it always works out. So if we're able to get this breakout from this descending triangle, we will take out the last low and even further go, we'll still sell off even more. So the first target I'm giving you into this week is to take out 0.5189. And once we're able to achieve that, the next key level will be 0.5167 level. NZD Swiss franc. Next on the list is Australian dollar Swiss franc, and we're looking to go short on this. Now look at this. This pair is a bit tricky. So let's look at it on H4. Now, it's a bit tricky. Why I say it's a bit tricky? So we have a new lower high, we have another new lower high, we have a new lower low here. But take a look, all right? If this was the last lower high, now price created a new high here. So it's a bit tricky to just jump in on this trade. So my advice is for us to wait for price to take out this last low. If price is able to take it and finally breaks away from this channel, then we'll have a clear run to the next low, and that is 0.5606 level. So this is my target. This is my analysis. These are the top pairs for me, and the last one is CAD Swiss franc. And of course, I told you at the start of this video, I don't favor this pair so much. If you look at the daily chart, you'll see how price is just ranging around this pair. Although it's created us a new lower low, but then it's still not so convincing, So if you check out for the last 3 weeks, we've really gone nowhere. Look at this. First, second, and this is last week. We really did not go anywhere. So this is not coming out top on the list, but once we begin to see strong sell-off on this pair, then I can tell you we should achieve the next key level, which is 0.6433 level. All right, traders, this is where we'll draw the curtain for the week. I want to wish you a fantastic week ahead. Do not expose your account so much to risk. Don't forget to use currency correlation, not just to trade all 8 pairs, analyze, pick the best ones, that are not positively or negatively correlated together, and that will give you the best results into the week. So until next week, I'll see you again next week. Have the best of trading into the week. Thank you. Bye-bye.